Good day, my listener. Thank you for being on this platform once again. This is Financial Fellowship Series. I remain Oluwafumini Daniel, your, of course, facilitator on this platform. I want to thank each and every one for your comments, your word of encouragement, motivation. I want to salute especially those individuals that share some of our videos on their platform. Thank you for being a kingdom partners. We want to salute everyone that has been making good use of the training. And I must be sincere with the comments and calls that even came after listening to the teaching of conceptology of vision. Thank you so much, and all your comments kind of becomes a catalyst, a gingering now for me to do more. And I believe that the Lord Himself will change us for better in Jesus' name. Once again, as usual, please get your writing material, your writing pad, your notebook, your pen, as we continue to look at the last 6 lifestyle that put people in the kind of financial mess, and at the same time, if not checked, if not corrected, will make such individual to remain in the kind of financial mess. So in this episode number 4, we're looking at the last 6 lifestyle that keep people into financial mess. So it's actually titled Entering Financial Mess, car number poverty 1212. That's 1212. That's 24 lifestyle that keeps people in the kind of financial mess. So once again, I like to say you are welcome. I believe that today's teaching will also expose you to further lifestyle that we need to correct. It is well with us. Okay, so let's get started from where we stopped last episode. So today, the number 18 lifestyle that puts people in the kind of financial mess is the lifestyle of partying or attending social engagement. Attending social engagement like marriage, wedding ceremony, naming ceremony, housewarming, and all the rest, political presentations. These are good things. These are part of life. These are things that, in fact, even generate what I call getting out of the box, relax. These are good things. But here is the problem: if attending parties becomes an habitual lifestyle, you're going to be in financial mess. In some part of the world, for instance, in Africa, there is what we call ashwebi, and that's a kind of uniform that the organizers of the party will want people to put on. And oftentimes I discover that even the ones that do not have money to feed will still go on credit to get that because he or she wants to belong. My dear, you've got to identify your uniqueness. Must you belong? You are not everybody. You are somebody that is uniquely created. If you cannot afford it, there is no crime in saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wish I love to be part of this, but at the moment I cannot afford it." But there are some people, in fact, I've seen families, I've seen parents who could not afford their children's school fees, and yet they go on credit to buy the clothes, to attend somebody's party. I've seen people contributing money and their children are at home not attending school because of school fees, and they don't care. But they know all the parties that will take place throughout the year. All their weekends is loaded with one form of party or the other, from birthday to naming ceremony, from one naming ceremony to wedding engagement. Why are you trying to be a copycat? Why are you trying to live your life based on other people's functional ability. And so you've got to understand that you are not everybody. You are not. You are somebody that is uniquely created. And so why should you put yourself in unnecessary financial predicament? Why should you enter the car of financial mess in the name of trying to please sister A, sister B? Some will even say, oh, I just have to attend. I just have to play my role because she did that for me. This is not a return match, my listener. This is not a soccer match, no. That is not a game between Chelsea and Man U or Arsenal or what have you. It's not a return match. If Sister Hay is financially capable and she bought your clothes, she bought the Ashwebi you introduced, she bought the AGI, she bought whatever in order to make your day, your party a glorious one. And she is going to do something, but at the moment you don't have the financial capability to do that. There is no crime in saying, oh, I'm sorry, you see the situation, but I definitely will be there. And so instead of you wasting resources that is not even there and going into unnecessary debt in order to please man, in order to please sister B, in order to please brother A, I'm sorry. Be yourself. Be disciplined. And let me put it this way. You cannot please everyone. You've got to satisfy yourself. You cannot please everyone. You've got to satisfy yourself. So stop being a people pleaser. Stop being a show up. You want to belong. The other thing is this affects most of our women. Somebody has introduced a cloth, a particular area or a cloth, and say for instance the color is green, army green, whatever, or blue. Now if you go check your closet, you have all manners of blue, but those blues becomes useless because this one has introduced something new. And so you keep on, then you go for it. It's about $200, it's about $150, and you put on $150, $200 just one occasion, and that is it. Another one, that 200, that 100, you can invest it, put it on something to generate resources. You have enough of blue color LG, blue color cloth in your closet. You may say, oh, you don't understand. I'm a woman. I have to. That is why you have remained in the car of financial mess. I have to belong. You've belonged only to remain in financial mess. For how long do you want to remain in the dungeon of poverty? Stop trying to belong. Be somebody that the world will celebrate. Be somebody of value. Clothes, hair, shoes, material things does not add value, does not show how valuable you are. Invest into your future, invest into the picture, into your vision, invest into your life, invest into your children. Stop punishing these children because of your own self-aggravation, self-pride, self-ego. You've got to get rid of this mindset and put something in the order of priority. And so it doesn't matter. I'm not saying we should not look good, we should not appear good in the public. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you cannot afford it, don't go for it. What things soever you cannot afford, don't go for it. Now let me give you one exercise. Go to your closet, check all the dollars you've just put there, you abandoned there. Just check them. Start looking at those edges, those clothes, how much you bought each of them, and say the number of dollars you keep in the house. And whereas somebody who is financially literate gets just a tip, just a percent of the dollars you keep in your closet, and is investing so laudably into his future. So it's a challenge to us that you've got to get rid of being addicted to parties and social engagement and in trying to please people. Don't be a people pleaser, and that's the bottom line. Our lifestyle number 19 is passionate but wrong impression to kingdom norm. You are passionate about the things of the kingdom, but your impression is wrong. Your understanding about the kingdom is wrong. There are some group that they believe that being wealthy is sinful. Some people believe that our reward is in heaven. But come to think of it, why will God commanded the first man to be fruitful and multiply? To be fruitful is not just to give birth to children, as is interpreted in some parts of the world. It's all about the fruit of the womb. No. When the Lord said be fruitful, God is actually talking to the man in an holistic manner. The fruits of your thoughts, the fruits of your mouth, the fruits of your hand, the fruits of the ground, that's the land wherein you dwell, the fruits of the entire body. So it's not just about giving birth to children, it's about giving birth to businesses, giving birth to visions. The fruits of your hand, it's, look at the first man, Adam. In chapter 2 of the book of Genesis, immediately Adam was created. What was his first assignment? He started naming those things that God had created. That's the fruit of his thought. So when Adam looked at a particular animal, something comes into his mind, then he pronounces it. That's being fruitful with his mouth. So he says, this one shall be called lion, this one shall be called tiger, this one shall be called, and the Bible says the name that Adam gave to them is what they bear even up to today. So be fruitful. God said be fruitful. In other words, don't just populate the world and keep on increasing poverty generation. It's talking about you being fruitful, get something doing, establish business. One of the things that surprises me most is each time we attend a wedding ceremony, you see the clergy or whoever praying for the couple that in 9 months time we will be gathering to. Yeah, that's good. That's the fruit of the womb. But I hardly hear people say, oh, in 3 months time, in 2 months time, we're coming to dedicate your business building. We shall be coming to establish your so vision. So don't just be passionate about the kingdom. Jesus is coming soon. I believe that. And it's a message I've been hearing since I got born again. So it's a message we shall continue to preach. I'll preach about it. But while it tarries, what are you doing? If I put it that way, why it tarries? So that's what some people, in some part of Africa now, you see them on the mountains praying, bless me. My brother, my sister, get out of that mountain. You've prayed. God has answered your prayer. Go get something done. James said, faith without work is foolishness. Stop remaining foolish. And you say you are fasting 60 days, fasting whatever days on the mountain, and yet your mouth is smelling, you looking haggard. Is Christianity synonymous with foolishness? No. Jesus himself dealt with business people. You go read your Bible. Who were the disciples? You talk about Peter, you talk about his brothers, James and John. They were fishermen. How about Luke, a physician? How about Matthew, a scribes? These were people who had their profession. How about Paul? In today's context, Paul was a senator. And so what are you talking about? You just stay there. There are some denominations. They said the Spirit said everybody should be in the church. That some people should be in the church. And they remain in the church, increasing the generation of poor people. No. As you remain, I'm not disputing revelation. I'm not disputing word of knowledge and all the likes. But faith without work is foolishness. And the scripture says, wisdom is the principal things, and in all thy gettings, get understanding. Get out of that mundane, myopic mentality and go do something. And stop associating holiness with poverty. No. Holiness and poverty, they are light and darkness. And Paul says, what communion has light with darkness? So what communion with children of the kingdom with poverty? with stinking lifestyle. So it's good to be passionate about the things of the kingdom, but the most important thing is to have the right knowledge, right understanding of the kingdom's norms, kingdom's principle. Jesus walked when he was on earth. You've got to walk. The apostles, they had their businesses. You've got to do that. Those who supported Jesus's ministry and the apostles' ministry, if they were not working, how will the gospel spread? So please get out of that myopic thinking. Rise up, get something doing, and it shall be well. Jesus is coming soon. I must emphasize that. But while it tarries, don't compromise the standard and the standard of the gifting of God and talent of God inside of you. You have to do something very, very quickly. Principles and operatives. How does the kingdom operate? How does the kingdom value people? These are the things you need to get understanding on. Unfortunately, this platform is not to deal with kingdom, but I think maybe one of these days we will be looking at kingdom norms, principles, and operative. Okay, lifestyle number, that's number 20 now, is poor associates. Poor associates. I don't even need to talk much on this. Poor associates. So show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. Your association determines your level of influence. If all your associates are mediocre, they are poor in their mindset, and they are negative in their approach to life, it's going to obviously affect you. It will reflect. There is a popular saying that a rich man among several poor people is also a poor person. You can be rich and mingle with the poor and think your level of influence will increase. The best you can do, if you must continue to get richer, is to make the poor around you to be rich. So if you have poor associates, your mindset will be poor, your view of life will be poor, your appearance will be poor, everything about you will be poor. In fact, your environment where you live will be poor. So get out of the poor associate, poor society, poor environment, and into the kingdom of light. Identify with people of value. Identify with dignities. Identify with icons, successful individuals who can influence and impact your life positively. So you've got to get rid of those old friends. Get rid of them. There are some people that you just have to say goodbye to, whether you like it or not. There are some people that need to get out of your life if you must move ahead in life, if you must forge ahead. So you've got to get rid of them. You've got to say, you know what, enough is enough. Get away from vision killers. Get away from idea stealers. Those you share ideas with, they steal your ideas and they go sell it. I've had stories of people who have a good story for fame, for home videos, and because they share it with a particular individual, all of a sudden they just say that if a new film is out and the person realizes that this is my story, how did they get to the market? It's because you are not smart enough. So get rid of poor associates. If you must come out of financial mess car, disassociate yourself from those who are already inside it. Disassociate yourself from, and it's going to surprise you that you are coming out in a matter of days. Okay, wrong attitude towards the rich. Wrong attitude towards the rich. There are some individuals that the moment they see any rich person, they conclude that, he's into fraud. He's into money rituals. He's embezzling government money. Yeah, we are not disputing of all of that, but not every individual that is rich today make their wealth from ungodly source. There are some individuals that are disciplined. They are so disciplined in such a way that they build their career and they build their resources. They build their career, they build their resources. when Elijah was, kind of argue with God that I'm the only one left, this and that, Jezebel, Ahab, they have killed all the prophets. God said, wait a minute, what are you talking about? I still have 7,000 people prophets, 7,000 prophets who had not bowed to Baal. So in other words, don't just conclude that every rich person you see on the street is a thief, is a fraudster, is an idolatry, is involved in idolatry. No. There are individuals that are disciplined and have made their money from a disciplined, serene environment. They are people with high integrity. So the implication of this is, if you have wrong attitude towards the rich, you can never ever get to that level. What you cannot celebrate can never be celebrated in your life. What you don't appreciate will never come to you. As a man thinks, so is in his heart, so is he. So if you think negatively about the rich people, so you will be. You will remain in the kind of financial mess. So if your thought, your attitude towards a thing is positive, I guarantee that thing will equally attract you, and it will be celebrated in your life. So instead of having wrong attitude towards the rich, celebrate them. Appreciate the fact that, this person has scaled through. So one day I am worthy, I will scale through. One day I will be in that position. In fact, I will go beyond that. And that is the way to go about it. And then the last one is wrong thinking pattern. Wrong thinking pattern. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. You are a product of your thoughts. Now let me say this. There are universal law, or let me put it this way: there are laws guiding the universe. Our cosmos is full of laws and principles, and one of those laws is the law of attraction. Law of attraction is very simple. You think of something, for instance, I normally use this as illustration. You think of buying a car, a particular brand of car. Just think of it. Let it come into your thoughts every now and then. It will surprise you each time you go on the street, on the road. You will see more of that cars that you are anticipating, you are thinking about to buy. So it is. So it's the law of attraction. Each time you think, you emit a kind of energy, and that energy connects with the like bodies, and so they bring those things to you. So if your thought pattern is negative, it's usually somebody is chasing you in the dream, somebody is doing evil to you. It's about enemies, it's about witches, it's about witchcraft, it's going to surprise you that you will always have a battle to fight, even while you are sleeping. You will always have somebody to come press you down in your dream. Because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Change your thought pattern. Be positive about your thinking. Let your thought about finances be positive. Always confess to yourself that I am worthy of finance. I am worthy of wealth. I am worthy of acceptability. I am worthy of good and perfect gift of God. Don't just limit yourself. Don't just ridicule yourself. Don't let your thought put you in the level of inferiority. No. Don't lose your self-esteem as a result of your thought. So think positively. Let your thinking pattern be I can, I will, and I must. No wonder Paul says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So you can do all things. Mind you, I need to caution you. When I say all things, that does not include ungodly activities. Because you say, I can do all things, so I can go carry a gun and steal. No, that's ungodly. If you are caught, you go to jail. So you can do all positive, rational things. You have the strength. So all things does not include prostitution. All things does not include robbery. All things does not include stealing. All things does not include manipulation, no frauds. All things does not include getting access to somebody's account on the internet and then you just siphon all the money there. No. Poco a poco, little by little, one dollar add to another, persistence and endurance, you will break through in the realm of finance. So the bottom line is, let your thinking pattern, let it be positive. So let me just cap it up with this few nuggets as we end this teaching on entering and staying in the kind of financial mess. Please note, what is most important is the picture of your destination. You must have a picture in your mind. It is those who can manage lack of money that can as well manage its surplus. If you have little and you are positive about it, when abundance comes, you will be positive about it. Number 3, the moment you begin to pay interest on something that is depreciating, you already obtain financial mess ticket. I'll take that again. The moment you begin to pay interest on something that is depreciating, you already obtain financial mess tickets. So you need to look at those things that depreciate. Your car is depreciating, it's not appreciating. Your clothes is depreciating. Your phone is depreciating. Things that take away money. The moment you begin to pay interest on them, you already obtain. So what is the wisdom? Wisdom is look for things that appreciate. Go for assets. Leave liabilities alone. Go for necessity. Leave luxuries alone. Mind you, Zig Ziglar says, when you continue to do the same thing the same way, you get the same result. How about Einstein? Einstein reiterated it this way, that it is insanity to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. On this note, I want to say thank you for paying attention. Thank you for going through the teachings, the 24 lifestyle that put people in a financial mess. But I must also emphasize the fact that you don't do the same thing the same way and expect a different result. Come out of your insanity. Come out of those attitudes that you keep. You yourself, you don't like it. You are not okay with the way things are. But the best is to make a U-turn. And like the gospel, like the teachings of the kingdom, repent from those lifestyle. I say it again, repent from those lifestyle. And one more time, repent from those lifestyle. God bless you. I hope to see you again for another topic that we will be dealing with. Once again, this is Financial Fellowship series. I hope to see you in the next episode. Okay, bye.